Hi guys, and welcome to episode 4 of Developers Accomplice Plays Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. I'm Chris, and today what we're going to be doing is completing the castle themed area of our park. Now I did start recording, but somewhere it's gone wrong, so I've just started again. So we are slightly ahead of where we would have been, but it's not much. All I've done is put in my the start to my gondolas cable car. So I'll quickly show you those. These are the ones from Alton Towers. I will change the colouring and theming and things, but for now that's where it is. I've built part of the station. This will all change, not to worry. But yeah, that's all ready to go. I've had to change a bit of the track here so I can get it to go underneath. So it just goes down here, and then we've got a large incline. But as you can see, I've gone around, I've put in all the footers and supports for this castle station area, so I can then start to build the walls and the interiors. Okay, I'm not going to do the footers and the supports on these parts yet, I'll do that afterwards. But I have on the inside, if I'm able to zoom in without causing too much trouble. Yep, I've put in these age footers in here because that was something that was missing, it was just going into the ground. So I've done that now. Right, so I'm going to crack on with this. As you can see, what I'm doing at the moment is putting in my floors and my walls for this interior section, to which I can then build my roofs, my gates here, the entrances to the castle, and it'll all be ready to go. So I'm going to crack on with that, and when I get to a point where I think you'll be interested, I will start recording again and talk you through it. But until then, I'm just going to carry on building the exterior of this castle. Oh, one more thing, the bridge. Built the bridge. I used Ralphie's bridge set, surprise surprise. Just stacked up all the angled, inclined pieces, and then used arches underneath. Now these arches don't extend, you have to build your own bits underneath, so he's got a flat piece for that as well. So that's all done. Alright then, I'll crack to it. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I'm putting in the path section for my station, to the station. So as you can see, I've made it invisible, and the reason being is because when I'm going to lay the stairs, it will show. We had this problem in the last episode. I'm just going to check, make sure it doesn't show on the floor. It does, so it means this piece needs to be invisible as well. So just going to delete that, and delete that. And I realised that what I've actually done is I put a normal path in instead of a visible path. So I need to try and find where I've put the other path. There it is. So let's delete that piece. And there's the other piece. Right. So let's put in this. We need to go forward one, which isn't going to do. So let's start from the top. There we go. Right, so that's the invisible path put in. I now need to put in the floors and the stairs for that. So the floor first. Turn that on the other way. Put one there. One needs to be up here. Right there, yep. I'm not sure about the height on the others, so I'm going to pop the stairs in first next. So we've got the stairs down here. Where are they gone? Can't find them. I think they might be in the first set. Yes, they are in the first set. There we go, so stairs large. Put those in there, I think. I think that takes me up to the right height. I'm just gonna test on one of these pieces here. I've got a feeling it might be too high. Yeah, it's too high. So we want the other one, stairs small. So that's where our next piece of floor needs to go. Oh, don't want two, just the one. And then the last few pieces. Alright, so I can stick a floor in now. There we are. So that's where they're going to be going up. I'm going to stick a tower in here, put a few arches in, maybe they can see through the gap. I'm not sure what I'm going to do really, but yeah, that'll be alright for a minute. Actually, yeah, I'm going to carry on building this interior wall here. I might start on the station as well, just so I can fill these gaps in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start on this station. Right, let's get those pieces in. Okay, so to make the stations, I'm going to be using a couple of different pieces. Obviously, got different level floors here and whatnot. So, I'm going to be going back to Baffley Stations, I think they're called. Baffley Stations, there we go. And I'm going to have the wood platform again. Okay, so that's just going to cover that up like that. Just going to have a standard wood platform here, here and here, and we want the entrance and exit piece as well, like last time. Go there. So I'm going to pop the two railings in. And the entrance and exit railing. Now the only thing which is missing from this roller coaster, which I wish I could do, is to get rid of this station part here, and I don't know how to do it. So as for now, it's going to have to stay like this. There's no real other way for me to do it unless I have a different type of coaster. I mean, if I do find a type of coaster with an invisible piece, then hopefully I can do it. But until then, I have to stick with this. So yeah, just going to do this on the other side. The platforms. And this time there's no need for the entrance and exit pieces because they'll just get off and go. So that's all there done. That now means that I can look into closing the rest of this off, sticking some interior decoration in here. Okay, so I'll just grab on some of that, and when I'm done I'll come back in a bit. Alright then folks, so since I've paused it and come back now, as you can see I've sorted out a lot of the buildings. Everything's pretty much ready to go for roofing. Just got to stick the ramparts around here, all the roofs on the top here. I've sorted out all the stations. So we've got our exit station here, which some stairs come down to the exit. We've got our docking boarding station, steps going up to the station, all the railings as before. And we've got a control booth in here as well, so I'm going to see if I can find like a bloke who I can just stand in there who can look busy. Yeah, so that's all ready to go. Once I've put the roofs on this lot, I'm then going to think about sorting out the sky ride and then the exit, the final run part of the roller coaster. Spinning barrels will then be sorted out after that, the Dizzy Nights ride. And something else which I've decided to do is I'm going to put another flat ride here. So we're going to have too much space otherwise. Have a flat ride here and maybe a coffee shop or something here. Somewhere they can just grab some food, and that'll all be sorted then. So in the meantime I'll carry on and I'll be back to you guys in just a moment. Alright guys, yeah, so I mean, there's quite a difference here now. I've added some roofs. We've got a developer's accomplice flagpole here. All the ramparts are done. I've added some steps, catwalks, some supports, including this little camera here. Put a few of those around. There's one down the bottom there as well. Everything around here is done. Let's just shut this coaster off. There's only one more thing that I want to do to this coaster in this area before I continue to do anything else, and that is add on some custom scenery for the track itself. Now I've just downloaded, because I didn't have it in here, which I thought I did, I've just downloaded some like brakes and things, so I just need to find them first. It's I've got a B and M one, and I've got a mini coaster one as well. So let's see if we can find that. Here we go. So down the bottom here in your scenery items, you'll find it here. It's done by a guy called I Will Destroy You All. So we've got B and M coaster add-on pieces, block brakes and things. So I'm going to stick some of these in first. Maybe not that one, let's get rid of that one. That's better. So I'll stick a few of those in, we'll keep one there. This is more of a booster section, so let's see if we've got anything in the mini coaster. They do have tyres, so I might put those in instead. Oh no, I don't want to delete it. Maybe not the tyres, maybe I'll just use the block brake section on that then. So effectively that's what I've done. I've put a block break down. I tell you what I will use. I'll show you in a second. I have like a limb piece which I can use, which looks pretty neat. I would use that, but I don't think it's going to work too well, right? So let's go back in here. So there's the block breaks. There's one more block break in here I need to cover, I think. Oh, no, not there. No, that's the only one. Okay, you want a normal break. I'm going to put some block breaks in here as well. Got a block break just here. Oh, spinning around like Kylie Minogue. Right, so stick some block breaks in here. See what I'm doing. I'll put one in here as well. Oh, I covered all of it, that's good. And I'm probably just going to stick one there for good measure, and also just one at the top here as well, just because I like them, they look good. Okay, right, so that's those block breaks done. What I was going to show you was up right at the top of this list. I have coaster goodies for coaster set. Down here I've got like a wheel track section. It does have animation to it, but the thing is it's too tall, it's too big, it clips my coasters. So I'm going to try this limb system because I think this is okay. We'll pop it in and we'll see what it does to my coasters. I'm probably going to leave that as a red because the rest is red. Yeah, let's leave that as a red. Alright then, let's test that out. Let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, I've also changed it to, it doesn't fit. I said I've also changed it to the 2-seating coaster instead of the 4-seating coaster because the 4-seater is too wide for anything like the catwalks. Oh, it clips here as well. Yes, the 2-seater is... The 4-seater is too wide for things like the catwalk and the platforms, so I haven't used that. I've gone back to the 2-seater. I know it means I can only carry less people throughout each turn, but it does take 5 carriages instead of just 4. Gonna have a look, see what the block breaks are like on this, because I may go for these instead. If these look good enough, it will have to impress me. I think they're a bit too low. We've got magnetic brakes, but they're going to be too low. Yeah, these are definitely for the mini coaster, so I won't put those in. Yep, I'll save those for a mini coaster. It only clips it by a little bit. I think it should be alright. The one down here, yeah, that'll be okay. If it clips the if it's gonna clip the rest of the coaster with the brakes, I think the limb's gonna look okay. So we'll keep that there as well. I don't want to mess around with this too much. Right, so this portion here is now done. All the paths are done. This section of the park would be ready to open, but the rest of the park isn't done yet. Well, this section isn't anyway, so I'm going to finish off doing this bit here. I think the next step for me would be to sort out the cable car station here. So once this cable car station is done, I can sort out the rest of the walls to go around. We can put our other flat ride in, and we can just build it up and make it all look awesome. Alright folks, so I will pause and be back in just a moment. I think we're going to go for the launched free fall here. Just pop that in. I'm probably going to put it about here, maybe there. Don't want it too centered. because I need to create a right entrance exit. I think here would be a good place to put it. Maybe, yeah, let's put it there. So I'm going to delete what I've done here so far. And I'm not going to make it too high because I don't want it to take focus away from this. So I think that's going to be high enough for this. I'm going to put my entrance, well, the exit's going to be here, so if I put the entrance here, and the exit can go here. And I need to create an entrance path, so I'll probably have it going around and coming in here possibly, so it means I need to delete some of this. I think that'll do just fine to there, so let's add our entrance path in. The right one? Yep. Why wouldn't it let me put a path here? Because I have a floor, not a floor, a tile deleting thing. They're kind of like invisible floor tiles is what the support killers. They do their job. And let's just fill the rest of this in with path. So this will be walled. Be roofed, and then they'll come flying up the top. Make some towers, and it'll look good. Okay then folks, so I have finished pretty much everything here. I've sorted out all the windows on the outside, all the struts, all the lighting. As you can see in the middle, I've popped some things in, so we've got ourselves some nice planters here. A wishing well sort of thing with some benches around the outside. You're probably wondering what this is in the middle. This is a forge. So the forge now sells the inflatable hammer, just out of novelty there, and I've changed the novelty shop in the next to the log flume to be a tourist information. Just finished off some touches here. As you can see, there's all benches, got a nice fountain in the area, all my lights as well. So let's just turn this into night time. There we go, it's all lit up nicely. Everything's great. And I'm guessing that you want to ride the coaster. Yeah, let's do it. Let's ride our coaster. So here we go. There's our tower to the left, just dropping down. Camera on the right. As I said before, this part of the track and the last part of the track I haven't put the new struts in yet. I'm going to be doing that offline. But inside the cabin here, and also in the station, it's all been done. There we can see the log flume. And here we go. castle there in the distance. Just need to stick a few rocks in here now to make it a little more natural. Final run through the drawbridge. And block brakes. So I'd like to know what you think about these trains, whether you think I should use these carriages instead of the four-seated ones, or whether I should go back to the four-seat ones. This is the station when we get off. You can see our entrance in the distance. It's all good. We might as well just sit on here now and wait for it to go round. And our entrance, yeah, docking station, whatever you want to call it. Alright then, so, any suggestions, any comments, anything, I'd love to hear them, and I'll try and implement them into my episodes as I go along. And the next episode, I'll have all the struts here done, all the rocks, all the little finishing touches will be done for you for the start of the next episode. And from then we're going to be moving on to create a fancy area. I know we've got the castle area, which is kind of fancy, but I've got some more fancy stuff to come, so that's going to be fun to do. Right, so yeah, thank you very much for watching Developer's Accomplice plays Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 mods. Once again, my name's Chris, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.